Okay, I finished my Fire Emblem 8 Sacred Stones Iron Man, and to be so real, I feel like my opinions on Sacred Stones actually really soured towards the end. I feel like there's like two core issues with Sacred Stones. Actually, low key three. One is that the route split was done really poorly. And I guess that's connected to number two, which is that the game is kind of too short. And I feel like I guess their idea was like we'll make a little bit of a shorter campaign, and then you have to do both to get the full story. But the way that the route split, like the actual split chapters itself, you literally have no idea what's happening for all this really important stuff, right? If you do Ephraim route, like you have no idea what happened to Gehenna. You just like get there and they're like, yeah, the country's gone. There's a whole story there. Joshua is the prince of there. Like you just lose so much context for there, Care Palin, like a bunch of different places. And the little recap of like two lines of dialogue Erica gives is not really satisfying or enough. Like you look, you have no idea what happened, and then suddenly on Erica route, like you just skip the entire fighting of the country who and conquering of the country who started this war the whole time. And because it's structured like that, where they made conquering the enemy country a mid-game optional depending on your route split goal instead of like end game, it actually makes Grados feel like too weak. Like the enemies you're fighting, besides the game already being easy, the enemies you're fighting don't really feel that strong because you just take care of them so and route them so easily. And this is already after an early game where you were just diving straight into Grotto territory and raiding their forts with four dudes like it was nothing, and then just going back to Renee. And then the last problem I feel like is that Leon really hijacks the plot somewhere in the mid game. Like I feel like it became the Leon show more than it was the Ephraim and Erica show. Like Ephraim and Erica were just there to react to Leon and be like, "Oh, but we used to be friends. Oh, remember how we like were classmates that one time?" But it doesn't really have the same energy as like the Three Houses Lords used to be classmates, or Sigurd and Eldigan used to be classmates, because they were actually like at the same school for like months or years. These guys like they just like went and visited Leon like, for a few times. And I remembered Leon, I feel like being a little bit of a better character than he is. Like at the end of the day, like Leon has a bunch of different back and forth, like exactly how much control, how much possessed is he. But either way, like the low key gist of it is the Demon King made him crazy. And it's actually not as interesting as people are trying to pass it off as, although it is sad and better than average